So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna end it with another heavy banger? Or are we gonna end it with some more some clean beats? I don't know. I say that every time, but they can do clean and then just go right into heavy. So we're probably gonna get another thrash beat off this end after, because they love the thrash beats. They love the classic metalcore string pick and riff beats. And that's what I fell in love with these guys at the beginning when I first heard these guys and just wanted to play like them and learn from them. And just became one of my favorite all-time heavy hitting bangs. And then so far they're keeping that title with me because this album is just amazing, definitely amazing. There's so much stuff I haven't heard before from this band. So many, tricks, so many twists, so many surprises. Like especially in the riffs, man. Even only in the riffs, it's just crazy to me. But this is the last one off the new As I Lay Dying record, and I'll give you my overall impressions at the end here. But we're gonna take. Next going, this is the last one, Taking From Nothing. Let's get it. Ooh. So it might be kind of like a ballad, I feel like. Kind of like a Bullet vibe. Never mind. We're ending it heavy. Oh! Oh, break it down, boys. Oh, I'm trying, but these songs are making it hard. Oh, there's the upbeat chorus. That's what I like. Oh, beat it! Oh, what is that? Oh man, we're breaking it. We're sliding breakdowns any way we can. Oh man, I am not ready. I've lasted 10 tracks. I'm not ready for another one. We're grooving! Oh, it just doesn't end! Oh my god. Energy's insane. Insane amount of energy. Oh man. Woo! Get up there, boy. Oh, play it out. Ooh, the beat switch. Now that's a way to end an album. That's a way to surprise the fan base, to surprise the crowd, surprise the people checking this album out. Oh my god. What a slapper, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, As I Lay Dying is ridiculous. This album is ridiculous. Like I said, what a crazy of an album. What a crazy. I kind of wish they played out the breakdown a little bit, played it out like a little bit, because they tease like the stuff I want. They tease like these slow pace breakdowns. They tease like these two-step breakdowns. They tease these like beat switches they do. But they should do it a little bit more. They should like amplify on that a little bit more. That's my only like little critique that I have for this. You know, they tease a lot of little stuff that I haven't heard before, and they should, you know, amplify on that. They should extend it. They should play it out a little bit more. Give me a little bit more, guys. Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me with some new stuff and just like blue ball me like that. I want to hear some more. I want to hear some more, you know, two steps. I want to hear some more slow breaks. I want to hear some more of that unique stuff that I haven't heard from you guys before. But you know, it is what it is. If it was me writing these breakdowns, I would extend those as much as I can, especially at the end there, where there's like, they just surprised, they slowed down the breakdown at the end there. But it is what it is. But like I said, this album was the album of riffs, the album of solos. Just the overall technicality and talent it took to create this album is just surpasses all the other albums they create. Because there was don't get me wrong, the other guys in the band were amazing. They had some amazing talent from back in the day, from the original band members, and they definitely had some talent. Don't get me wrong, those guys, the other guitar players, were amazing. But this one, I feel like they took their time on the riffs. They took their time creating, you know, what make As I Lay Dying them, and what makes them unique when it comes to metalcore, and when it comes to their riffs. A lot of fast-paced riffs. A lot of fast-paced riffs. A lot of fast-paced solos. A lot of fast-paced breakdowns even. It just did not stop throughout the entire album, which was okay. I just feel like I'm out of breath now from hearing all these tracks and reacting to all these tracks. But I felt like some of these songs, the pacing of the album felt like it was a little bit too quick. It was a little bit too fast-paced. But they need to take their time a little bit. They need to slow down on some of the parts of some of these songs, and just let the crowd breathe for once, instead of just constantly building, and going into the chorus and going into another smacking breakdown in there. We're gonna make some people pass out in the pits. Let me just say, but you know, overall highlight, definitely the riffs, definitely the leads. Definitely they brought the sweeps, they brought the string picks back, they brought the tabbies, they brought, you know, pinchies, they brought all the in between, you know, bend chords in there. They brought all the classic, you know, tropes of metalcore in there, classic elements, and I just love it, man. I just definitely love it. The chorus side of things were kind of underwhelming, personally, in my opinion. They weren't as great as previous albums. They're not as catchy. They're not as, you know, crowd engaging, I would say. They're not really choruses I would remember. I would definitely remember the riffs more than the choruses on this album, for sure. But, you know, it is, like I said, it's hard to create a chorus. It's hard to get that crowd engaging. It's hard to get, you know, to fit a chorus in there in a song that kind of definitely doesn't really need one. But, you know, they are a metalcore band. They definitely do need those choruses in there. But I felt like some of them didn't really fit. I felt like the singles fit choruses a little bit more. But some of the tracks I haven't heard yet on this album, I felt like some of the choruses didn't really go. In my opinion, at least, they didn't really fit. Or I didn't really, you know, they weren't really as engaging, in my opinion. But, like I said, chorus aside, you know, tempo is the pacing aside of this album, you know, other than wanting the more extended breakdowns and stuff like that, what a solid, well put together album. Like I said, I can see this one definitely being like a melodic album. they should do like an instrumental version of this album. I'll definitely listen to that. I would definitely love to listen to just the instruments only, and we'll love to hear all the crazy notes, hear all the riff playing, and all the hidden elements that you couldn't really hear amongst the screaming and the vocals. But that would be a cool album to listen to, just to hear in the instrumentals of this track. But what a solid banger! Yet again, another. I'm probably gonna say this is probably one of my favorite albums of the year so far. But like I said, we reacted to many albums already this year. A lot of heavy bangers got released, but this one probably stands out to me the most, just because I love metalcore. I love these guys. I grew up with these guys. I grew up. They introduced me to metalcore, they introduced me to metal music, and they introduced me to other bands that I fell in love with today as well with these guys. So they influenced my guitar playing as well. So a lot of influence from me comes from these guys, with my singing as well, and just overall love for the genre, and just overall love for the community as a whole. And yeah, so I always have my deep love and affection for these guys, but sadly to say that hopefully Tim can pull something out of wherever he gets his inspiration, and gets all these guys back together, and or find some new guys, because I could definitely see, I definitely admire him for that. I admire his dedication to creating music, to the craft, and creating wanting to create new stuff, and wanting to create music, and wanting to share his talents with the world and stuff like that. So I do admire him for that when it comes to being a vocalist of a band. But hopefully they come back together. Hopefully we get some, amongst all the controversies and stuff, hopefully we get some new people joining. Hopefully they fix their issues or whatnot. But yeah, sad to say, hopefully we're not going to get anything like these guys, anything new from these guys in quite some time, and they're not going to go on for tour in probably a while as well. Probably give it a year or so, but like I said, man, probably one of my favorite albums to react to this year, and it definitely does show. And if you guys haven't reacted to any of my other live streams, be sure to go over there, check them out on my channel, because there was a lot of live streams I did previously on other albums, so go check those out if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Go there, check those out, watch those, leave a like, leave a follow like you always do, as well as on Twitch, as well as YouTube. You already know how it is. And be sure to go over and vote for this year's end of the year New Year's Eve live stream as well. The links are in the description, as well as the description on Twitch. Click the picture at the bottom there, and it'll take you to a voting link. As well as on YouTube, I have like a post on my community tab that you guys can vote for which album you want me to perform at the end of the year. The winner was Motionless in White, which is one of my favorite bands to react to and listen to as well. So go over there and vote for which album you want me to perform for you guys at the end of the year on New Year's Eve. So you guys have until the 24th. So I think that's Christmas Eve, if I'm not mistaken. So you have until the 24th to go check that out, and be sure to go and leave a vote for you guys. And yeah, so be happy to see which one you guys choose. There's a list of all the albums on there from them, so choose your favorite one, and whichever one wins, definitely be the winner, and I'll definitely be happy to perform for you guys. So yeah, so a lot of live streams coming your way, a lot of more reactions, a lot of original stuff coming your way as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well, because you definitely want to watch the live stream, because I might perform some other stuff that you guys might want to see, so we can check that out as well. So yeah, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for joining another amazing stream here, and I'm just happy to see you guys in the next one, and see you guys in my next videos when they come up in the near future. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.